Happy Friday. Some people call it TGIF. I'm going to try TGIRMW. Thank goodness I recognize my worth. Anyway, I always talk about, first of all, you're enough. You're more than enough. You're the prize. Don't forget how valuable you are. Let's start with that. Second of all, I was just, thinking that, I often talk about forgiveness and how forgiveness is for you. It's good to forgive and not hold on to negative energy because it festers inside of you. Um, this past weekend, I saw somebody who I've said for years, because of what they did to me and how they show up in the community, I'm like, I had my own words. I'll just say that. And I've said over the years, they can't say anything to me unless it starts with an apology. I saw this person this weekend, and something within me, and I say universe, spirit, just dismissed it. And I hugged them, and I saw them 2 days in a row, and I hugged them both days in a row. I had a conversation with them. And then on Wednesday, I had someone who I love very much, who I had heard things, them saying about me over the years, for the last 23 years. And I couldn't understand from a place of love. Like, I get when you're hurt, but when people would tell me stuff, and this is my response was always, wow, that was so long ago. I don't talk about that person. Why are they talking about me? And why are they bringing me up? And da 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 da. I'd moved on, and like the people who were around me in that at that time would say stuff, and I would always say there was nothing bad I had to say about that person other than what factually happened, but it was simply counteracting the stories that were told against me. I'm like, well, y'all were there, so y'all know better. Anyway, I'd moved on, and I didn't think about the person. Most times I didn't, unless someone brought the person up. I was asked a few weeks ago to give the person, well, my son gave me the person's information and said they would like to talk to you. And I was like, nope, I had no interest. And my thing was, because there is a love there, there's truly a love there. And I'm one of those people, if I once loved you, I can't hate you. That's just me. What I'm saying, I may not deal with you, but I don't wish anything bad on you. Anyway, I moved on, and my life has been very, very good. Ups, downs, in betweens, but it's been good for the most part. Anyway, I did put that person's number in my phone. They sent me a Facebook request, which I declined. But then they hit me up and asked how I was doing. I responded, and then I called. We talked. And I'll say this, this is the point of the story. And I speak for myself, and maybe some of you feel the same way. Sometimes we move on and we go on with life, knowing what's out there. We get past it. So, and we're doing well. But there's nothing like, even if you never get an apology from a person, which I did, thankfully I got an apology. But something I had to tell someone else, even last week, sometimes you may never get an apology from a person. But even if I didn't get the I'm sorry, I got an acknowledgement of what happened and why. And that made a difference. And again, I'm doing well, I'm living my life, but there was something so freeing about a person acknowledging what they've done to you or how it made you feel. So I just want to say, and that was 23 years ago. 23 years later, I got a healing that I didn't even know I needed. So thank you, universe. I just wanted to share that message. I don't know who it's from. It's about forgiveness. It's about healing. It's about being patient. It's a whole bunch of things. Whatever you want it to be, that's what it's going to be about, as long as it encourages you. So I love you guys. Share this message with whoever needs it, whoever is dealing with forgiveness, whoever's dealing with hurt, whoever's dealing with pain. Just, know that it all works out when it's supposed to. So I'm grateful. And I just wanted to share that message. So happy You Know Your Worth Friday.